Now, Hunter Biden has been under investigation by federal prosecutors for 4 years now. And despite mounting evidence of corruption, money laundering, federal gun and drug violations, and influence peddling schemes, a new report claims that Biden's Department of Justice is reportedly working on a, quote, generous plea deal. Joining me now to discuss this and much more, Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson. Senator, fantastic to have you on. Glad you could make it. You know, if Hunter Biden gets this slap on the wrist, Senator, after 4 years of investigation, and guys like Steve Bannon get a conviction, only after months, isn't that positive, proof positive that in Washington, D.C., all of this distrust in our institutions by the American people is actually earned?
Well, I think it's becoming more and more apparent every day under Attorney General Garland that we don't have a single system of justice. We have a two-tier system. There's one system of justice for Democrats and their well-placed friends and family, and then one for the rest of Americans. So I've been concerned about the FBI's investigation to Hunter Biden for quite some time. We know that the FBI took possession of Hunter Biden's computer in December of 2019. After Senator Grassley and I issued our report in September of 2020, we actually offered that computer the next day. And again, seemed like a far-fetched story to us. So we went to the FBI to determine maybe this was a stolen computer. What did you know about it? Of course, it didn't tell us anything. And now Senator Grassley just today released a statement that his office, he's ranking member of the Judiciary Committee, has received whistleblower information that, quote, that there was a scheme in place among certain FBI officials to undermine derogatory information connected to Hunter Biden by falsely suggesting it was disinformation. Now, apparently this effort started in August of 2020, about a month and a half before we issued our report. This is also the time we received a briefing from the FBI that we didn't request, we didn't need. It was later leaked to smear our investigation. So I think there's further evidence of grotesque corruption within the FBI, within the Department of Justice. They're not coming clean. We've been asking for 2 years who set up that briefing that was later leaked to smear our investigation. Who did that? So now I'm highly concerned that this is not a real robust investigation of Hunter Biden. I'm afraid that they may water down the charges, enter a plea agreement, and part of that plea agreement might be to seal the record so the American people never understand the truth. I think that would be a true travesty of justice and would certainly be further evidence that we have a two-tier system of justice.
Well, Senator, this is maybe a bit in the weeds for some, but I think there's some connective tissue here. But it speaks to our massive debt, but also I think Congress's ability to put a check on the executive branch. Should your party take back the House and the Senate after the fall elections, do you think the GOP should get back to doing, real budgets to tame Washington's profligate spending to these agencies? Is there enough courage, do you think, in the GOP caucus to go to zero-line budgeting instead of baseline budgeting to put some of these agencies that may be going rogue on notice?
Well, if I get back here, that's certainly what I'm going to do. Certainly all my effort. The reason I ran is because we're mortgaging our children's future. So we need to get serious about passing budgets that do not have such out-of-control deficit spending. What we ought to be doing is reestablishing some functionality to Congress. My suggestion would be pass a budget and then just announce on, for example, April 1st, we're going to bring up the top priority government, the nation's defense. We're going to have that Defense Department appropriation bill on the floor of the Senate. We'll give it a week or 2 weeks, amendments, open amendment process, and then we vote on it. And if Democrats want to block voting for funding our troops, let that be on their shoulders. And then we bring up after 2 weeks, we bring up the next appropriation bill. But right now, we're not voting on any appropriation bills. We end up having some deal, some massive, 2,000, 3,000 page bill. We all get to see it a couple hours before we're asked to vote on it. It's completely dysfunctional. So the first thing is set up a process that provides some kind of functionality. And we're always called the world's greatest deliberative body. Let's deliberate. Let's debate.
Amen to that. Senator Ron Johnson, keep us posted as to your investigations. That was incredibly worrying that you were talking about the FBI today, and we need to keep this going and keep the word going out. Appreciate your time today.